What if I told you that 90% of what you've been taught about building wealth is actually keeping you broke? The financial advice industry has fed us lies for decades, convincing millions to follow strategies that only make the rich richer while everyone else stays trapped. Today on Finance Core, I'm going to expose the real system the wealthy use to build generational wealth, and it's probably the opposite of what you think. Welcome to Finance Core, where we break down money, mindset, and how real wealth is actually built. Most people believe wealth comes from working harder, saving more, and following traditional advice. But when you study billionaires, investors, and real business builders, you realize they don't chase money, they build systems that create value. The hustle narrative sells sacrifice, grind more, longer hours, side gigs, constant hustle, but effort alone rarely scales into lasting wealth. Hustle is linear, trading time for money. Systems are exponential, designing processes that keep producing results without you. Look at common advice. Max out savings, diversify with index funds, avoid risk. Safe but slow, not how fortunes are made. Wealth built fast usually involves concentrated bets, ownership, and leverage, human, capital, and technological leverage. Create value. Money follows value. This isn't a moral judgment. It's a systems observation. Value creation structures beat raw effort every time. Jeff Bezos scaled Amazon by owning a platform that connected buyers, sellers, and logistics, turning infrastructure into recurring value. Warren Buffett built wealth through concentrated ownership of companies with durable moats and cash flow that compounds over decades. Elon Musk levered engineering and integrated product vision into multiple high-impact industries, turning ideas into large networks. These founders didn't hustle harder in the traditional sense. They orchestrated systems that amplified talent, capital, and time. Investors buy ownership. Owners control cash flow and decision-making. That control is where real wealth is extracted and preserved. Notice the pattern: scale, ownership, network effects, and repeated playbooks. Wealth emerges from structures, not pure effort. Let's break it down visually. On one side, hustle, labor hours, and a linear income graph. On the other, systems, multiplying curves and scale. Systems combine repeatable processes, automation, delegated talent, and capital allocation to create persistent value streams. 3 levers to study: product or service design, distribution and network, and sustainable economics, margins and reinvestment. A simple diagram: invest in ownership, optimize distribution, and reinvest returns. Repeat. That loop is the engine of compounding. Hustle workers exchange hours. System builders engineer loops that scale with little incremental effort. This is why advice to work harder and save more helps survival but rarely creates generational wealth. So what do? Start thinking in systems, not tasks. Identify where you can own, scale, and reinvest. Begin small. Design a repeatable process, automate steps, hire third-party expertise, and measure unit economics. Use leverage, other people's time, smart capital, and technology. The wealthy stack levers to amplify returns. Over years, those systems accumulate, produce cash, and enable strategic reinvestment into bigger opportunities. If you want to change your trajectory, stop treating money as a result of hours and start treating it as the byproduct of built systems. This is Finance Core. Subscribe for deep dives on systems, ownership, and the real mechanics of wealth. Build systems, not hustle.